don't like Wednesdays. As far as getting the little guy to school, like when I pick him up, Wednesday is an early day. People who don't have kids out there in the world, Wednesday is an early day. You get out early. Kinda sucks. Let me see, we still got some ground beef left over. I'm trying to see what am I gonna do here? I want to eat some. We got some ground beef still. Good. What's going on, little puppy? Huh? What's going on with your baby puppy? Huh? What's going on with your cute little thing, huh? Good doggy, you are. Good boy. You're a good boy, huh? That's your boy. You're a good boy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Ah, you puppy. I don't have it. I don't have no nipples. You can't bite him, but you know you want to have no nipples with you, puppy. Little puppy. I gotta go let my dogs out. World War III. It's the end. What? Damn kids. Who goes there? Chicken pot pie? What's going on there? Really? Hey, all right, enough. Padawan. Hey, Papa. Get away from that window. Relax. That's enough, doggies. I don't want to get mad. I don't want to get loud. Shut up. If I gotta go over there, I'm gonna come through stomping. But what happened? What happened, man? How did I end up here? What happened? I had a whole life and everything. Sure, I wasn't doing shit with my life, but man, I enjoyed not doing shit. What happened? How did I end up here? It's crazy. That Twilight Zone. One day everything was cool. I was living my own life. I didn't have no kids to deal with. I only had one doggy. Man, I had a nicer car. Everything was good. I was happy. I was a lot more broke. So I was happy. Papa! Get away from that window, Papa. You're gonna mess up that screen. What happened, huh? I've been set up, man. That's what happened. They set me up. Everybody bounced and left me with the kids. They set me up. Everybody just got on. How the fuck did I end up here with the damn kids? All alone too? What happened? I tell you, I gotta get out of this fucking universe. Back to my reality. Man, I don't put like a metal little gate up there or something. Anyways, though, some lunch, I guess, some breakfast. Something. Thinking about something. I wonder how much of my life I wasted, just washing dishes. What a waste of fucking time. Probably a big number. First step complete. Second step, working on it. Mama, why don't you lay down? Hi, bro.
Meal kit looks good. USAA membership switch save an average of $725 annually on insurance. answered it fine, but that time I said $6 on my drink order. He said, "Hold it. I'll breakfast food. We were going to do these people afterwards. And then I was going to listen to the compliment. He said, "You understand?" They're going to go back out the second so when we evaluate change in our process and samples that have been savings. It sounds like there's a bunch of tests and there's some tests out in the labs elsewhere. Possibly other places, just the nature of this. Suspicious that they're finding suspects that they're doing.
I didn't know what to expect in terms of the test results, but I told her that because I wanted to see her response. I wanted the reaction to it, and it almost froze her. I was very worried. Is that going to be something where she goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm no longer speaking with this detective"? And she so I had to try to come up with something that would get her to speak more openly with me.
What about you and your husband, Mark? What was your marriage like?
We were still married, but it was not what you call a good marriage.
Has there been infidelities on either side?
Yeah.
So, maybe it's the best husband?
Probably not to society, no.
What do you mean by that? Not the
Well,
society?
he was running around and he would drink and smoke pot and
So he wasn't a very good guy, what you
No.
saying? So you were the breadwinner for the family and the marriage and that was it?
I was trying to almost portray her as the victim. That maybe Mark is doing things that he should not be doing, and I could sympathize with her, and so I had to continue to try to build her up and to continue with the victim narrative.
But mom is burdened and you're playing the mother and your father, well, this is big stuff to deal with.
Hey, what's going on?
People will slip up a little bit, make a mistake. You gotta do it. So, here we are with this situation, where since I've spent a lot of attention, I think you're very related. Maybe certain decisions are made that you there's so much stuff involved in this that I'm looking at. I think you're aware of why we're here.
I started down a theme of just her being pushed so far that she just couldn't take it anymore. I began to move closer to her just to give her the sense that I was there to try to help her and get her story out that she wanted everyone to know.
Let's talk about it. Probably want to talk about it.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
I've been kind of putting pressure on him to need to get that job. The college bills are looking. I don't know if after all you get tired of doing it. It's like you just step up and do it. As far as did I do something to didn't do anything. I'm not, I guess I could have taken a never seen, but
When Diane told me that she could have taken Sarah to the ER sooner, I thought that she was there. Diane knew how sick her daughter was. She's now admitting to me that she waited. It sounds cliche, but I was beginning to realize I was speaking with a truly evil person.
Zola, Dash Bass saved you money on DoorDash. Please get the trip to the grocery store and stay right where you need to be.
Papa? Okay.
Wanna go get dinner?
Yeah, I'll order.
When you save orders, you can afford to give yourself a car. Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door to more savings.
Living with your albuterol asthma rescue inhaler, it's a bit of a dinosaur. Albuterol only treats your symptoms, not inflammation, a cause of asthma attacks. Treating symptoms and inflammation with rescue is supported by asthma experts. Finally, there's a modern way to treat symptoms and asthma attacks. Air Supra is the first and only dual-action asthma rescue inhaler FDA approved to treat symptoms and help prevent. Air Supra should not be used as a maintenance treatment for asthma. Get medical help right away if your breathing doesn't improve or worsens, or for serious allergic reactions like rash, mouth or tongue swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing, or chest pain. Using Air Supra more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include increased risk of thrush or infections, problems like faster heart rate and higher blood pressure. Welcome to the modern age of dual-action asthma rescue. Ask your doctor if Air Supra is right for you.
Oh yeah, time's getting away from me. I'm not gonna get enough time to sleep. It's the early days, so I gotta be careful. One time I fell asleep and I wake up to it was nighttime. The police said that.
Sometimes they're just not overworking. And I think that's the case. Well, Diane, again, you know,
Just if you argue with this, and I probably should sometimes, and be better off with each other's.
Whoa.
Because I regret that.
Sarah is like,
It was a huge adrenaline rush to hear her mention antifreeze, because up to that point in the interview, there was nothing that made any sense about what could have happened to Sarah. The excitement that is going through me is kind of indescribable. However, I have to do my best to not let that show. I don't want her to see any kind of change in me that would shut her down.
They wouldn't be able to handle the dark combat and the quite that would be a problem.
I think it's just
Because we know that but that there's an open time telling them things they want to do. Because we are both of them. We knew that everything was going to that they were going to place.
My heart was pounding. She calmly said I didn't know what else to do. And I wanted to get up and jump and scream and hug the other detectives that were involved with this, knowing that we were going to have some kind of resolution. But I cannot let her see that because even though now it's a confession, there's still a lot more information that I've got to get from Diane.
It sounds bad. It's not about it. Everything else open.
Oh shit, no.
How much is it worth?
Shit, she's admitted to it.
They're finally starting to do the right thing. You gotta be innocent about everything. He was the first person to do it. Is there anybody else besides Mark, Sean, and Sarah? And then why did you decide that you needed this to do it?
Wow, dude. Evil.
I thought they all sit down there last night.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis,
With my story out of arthritis. Is this okay? Is it okay?
and I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq or Steroid. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill for the maintenance of Humira. After you relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as you can. Even after using one, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can be still clear or almost clear.
When both know of their lymphocyte infections, the work that can help to continue to grow, serious infections, neurocritis, lymphoma, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious reactions, GI tumors, attack, heart attack, and stroke occur. Severe event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Terry Doctor
Almost there. Oh yeah, I forgot one.
Ask a rheumatologist if switching to Rinvoq is recommended.
Little potato on the side. Oh, that one's going bad. Why?
Would you just pray something?
Even with Diane admitting that she had administered the antifreeze, there was still a lot of questions. I wanted to know how, when, how often, the dosages.
Why did you only give it 3 days and then why said why didn't you continue?
I just didn't feel like it. I don't know if it's exciting.
It may change tonight, but I couldn't give him some help. Because you really said,
But it was
started off.
trying to control with whatever I was doing. He was putting on my phone. And I don't have to tell him because he's going to go anyway. He was severe autistic. He was so confused.
And you said you might come in my daughter and you said you can't say that. Now, this why would you refer to that I have the
Why she was so it's like, I can't do this. One more can do this. And then I do it.
I thought,
Can't read it. I guess I just, something kind of don't know. I'm trying to, I'm gonna put the trip away.
the 20 individual for all this. It's going to be awful. So we feel like we really know what's over there. When we talk to her about what she's going to tell us, she doesn't know right away. Will you ever worry that she's going to cry? When did you start thinking about that? Being somewhere close to the person that's not here.
I did not arrest her for homicide at that point because we still had no physical evidence and there was more information I wanted to obtain from and going forward. It was noted to me that out in the garage on a workbench,
ta-da, that's my little lunch right there.
that was
Something to
right
eat real
next to
quick.
a six-pack of Coke. It's just set up right out in the garage, almost as if it's getting prepared for the next go-round. Then one of our crime scene investigators told me that I probably should respond to our evidence room. So I immediately went there and showed me a diary that had been located in Diane.
Oh, what are you having? What you got over there?
Okay. You know what I forgot?
Dougie.
Or no?
Enough, Dougie. Relax it. Relax it. Alright, just look at the. Nice top. Cool. Let's see hot sauce in here. Quiet. Shut up, Star. Ain't for you.
Diane was adamant that Rachel had nothing to do with it. Even made a statement to me that Rachel was not her to fly. But I had to find out from Rachel exactly what her involvement and knowledge of the case was.
Once you found out yesterday about what your mom did, what do you think about that?
Confusion, shock. That's... Nobody expects to have somebody that they would be bad. A bit scared of what would be next. Judges can live.
Were you ever suspicious of your mom?
No.
Never told you specifically that she wanted to hurt your dad, your brother, your sister. Rachel, do you recognize the message?
Yeah, I realize.
What is that? Your journal, thanks with journal.
Inside the diary, there was an entry that was written long before the passing of both Mark and Sean, where Rachel indicated that she knew that both her father and brother were going to be passing away.
It says, it's sad when I realize my father will pass on in the next 2 months. What does that mean?
And when she looked at that, she turned white. It was almost as if she had seen a ghost.
Go sit down, Papa.
Mom thought I
Go
would
sit down.
steps. I remember research talking about different drinks that
Stop.
like taste.
Go sit down.
By poison.
Go sit.
Is that correct?
Move.
When she was doctoring the drinks, she would pour some of the drink out, and then she would put the antifreeze in the drink, and then give it to your father. How often did she do that?
elephant on it.
Why did you guys want to kill her?
Dad was basically a drain on her, on us. He had no concept of money. Sean accepted that she wanted him gone, but I really didn't. I think he was necessary.
What about Sarah?
More or less, she wasn't going anywhere with her body from that. Can't remember other specific things, but just the general frustration that something needs to be done.
She was just very matter of fact, and the look on Rachel's face, it was extremely sinister. It was just void of emotion, and it was very eerie.
She looks eerie shit. Oh my god.
After Rachel was arrested, my partner searched Rachel's purse, and inside the purse was another journal. And inside it, I found a poem that stated that once upon a time there were 6, now there are 3. Only the quiet ones are left. During the court proceedings, there was a deal that was struck with Rachel that she would testify against her mother. The deal was essentially to give Rachel the possibility for parole after approximately 40 or so years in prison.
Damn.
Diane also ended up taking a plea deal.
Oh.
Diane's agreed sentence was that the death penalty would be taken off the table and that she would serve life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Damn.
Your mom and Rachel are both admitted to killing your dad and brother. What do you think about that?
I'm shocked.
And how do you feel that your mom and sister are both admitted to trying to kill you?
Sarah went through indescribable pain and trauma from this, and based upon all that, she's confined to an assisted living style facility. For someone like Sean that really did not have a lot of connections in the outside world, his family was what he had. They were the nucleus around him. Sean was a good kid. He was an intelligent young man, and he did not deserve to die.
Yeah.
I still connect with Mark through music. I always enjoy listening to Mark's songs. I sing along with them, and wish I'd had an opportunity while he was alive to do something with those. Mark was a good man, a good musician, in a way far too young. If there was one last thing I would say to Mark, it's just, I miss you, bro.
Oh.
You're sick. I'm on vacation. Now your life is based on out there. With them. Alone. But I'm having none of that. You got you virtual depends on what better come. And soon, friends will get delivered right to the
That's how you scared my guy.
Because no one gets out of joyful family.
Bruno, you okay?
No one.
Pop up. Go sit down. Go sit down right now. Stay off my bed. Stay off the bed. Hey.
I said, just put them in a little bit of alcohol, 6, 7 of them, and stir them up. Instead of making a little drink, she makes a big drink. So I looked at her and I said, we thought he was
Dead?
dead.
And? He
No,
wasn't?
he was out. I don't know if I can tell the rest of it.
Put a pillow over his face.
I can't talk with you. I know I shouldn't have told you.
I can't believe you.
Not me. Me and my sister.
Every suspect.
Hey. Let's see what's next.
Since we went to the church, right?
Do we need to wake her down to tell her that? Yeah, for a young homeowner turning into their parents' neighborhood, is their life.
This was in the Berks. It's not their car. I got it 220. Now, most of the neighborhood uses Progressive for their cars and house.
She didn't ask.
Oh,
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
here it comes, like clockwork.
What happened to her? We want to get that. No. Not her. He took her line. Right. Should get this straight from me now. Right. Your mom. Do you know when that might have been?
Them doodles, man.
I did. I mean, I haven't been in her house only once since I moved out.
At this point, because of the atmosphere in the room or the way that she was talking to me, I suspect that they were all miscarriages or that they were all stillborn. I'm now thinking not only was she hidden the babies, but she hid the fact that they were born. That was the first moment that I felt that she may have ended these babies' lives. I do believe that having spent 90 minutes now establishing this trust and information eliciting, I continued that pattern and went for more details. I want to make sure that there's more weight on your shoulders. When you have these babies, you said after they were born and they were fluid, you try to get them to breathe. What would you do to try to get them to breathe?
Sometimes I was just scared, you know. Sorry, you know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Figure out like the suction they use to clean out their mouths. You described, yeah, one tub. Did you fill the tub and have
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
was that idea like?
For a short break.
What?
When they came here, I have to take them home to cry, so when they came out.
Were you safety in post for a short time? What was it? Was it moving? Did it start to breathe?
You know, it wasn't really I could see it for all parts of this.
For how long?
Okay.
It didn't make sense. There was help available that she didn't reach out to. If she wanted these babies to live, any other choice would have been better. One thing I had when he was in prison, they grew up together. Was that when the red was born? Okay, where were the other two born?
support. Do you think it might have been for a short time as well?
I've never asked somebody if they've killed somebody before. I took a several second pause. I knew that this was a make or break question. And that hesitation was actually me trying to decide if it was the right moment to ask it.
Did you kill the baby before?
At Sutter, being there when you need us never stops. Our doctors provide exceptional care, exceptionally close by. Online and always there care. The whole team on your team. Sutter Health.
Going in, y'all.
People aren't afraid to try.
I think maybe I got the munchies or something, because I'm going in.
If you want to try something too.
Dogs are fine, I guess. They're just hanging out. They probably wish we were at a park or something, but hey, I need to get to sleep pretty soon. Let's see, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Wow. Wow.
We're all getting together. Why stay in hotel rooms and not eat together? Get an Airbnb and actually get together.
Just what kind of sorcery is this?
This? Orange twist.
Huh. Where the humans have learned to turn back the hands of time. My hands. All the time. With age-defying treatments like facials, bathing.
Got time for a hydrofacial?
Orange twist. Time relief.
What we need is the truth.
What do you want, baby? What do you want? Where you come? What is it? What is it? What do you need? Need a hug? What? Water? Which one is it? Food? Food, huh?
How did you feel? Do you think all four of these babies will have a turn born?
I'm pretty sure one of them was.
And did you choke the others?
Oh, she just said it. She choked the baby.
You should put them in a towel, put them in garbage bags, and then put them in a box and put them in the garage. So one was dead, one was born, and the other three you choked. And why did you choke them?
Scared.
Have you ever told anyone this? So when we run DNA tests, will they all be different? Is there anything else we need to know?
I took a break because of the emotions that I was feeling. I was overwhelmed by the fact that a woman did something so unthinkable to her newborn babies. Once I'm out of her sight, my hands went to my knees, and I had to take several breaths to really process. Holy, she had killed the babies.
This was probably one of the longest days in my career. It was emotionally straining, physically exhausting, and the feeling in the air was dread, but also determination to find out what in the hell actually happened. Eventually, we found baby number 3. Baby number 3 was packaged a lot more tightly than the others. It was several layers worth of duct tape. Once we got the box open, there was again a plastic vinyl bag, and my heart just sunk. And I thought, Dear God, please no. Not another one.
Damn. Damn, 5 of them all?
I'm told that there is a 5th baby found at the home. Now it's becoming almost exhausting. How many could there be? And what is going on?
Man, what is going on? There's killing babies on the front now?
Right, but concerned that you haven't told me everything. How many do you think there possibly could be?
Honestly, I don't know. But I think of, but I don't.
They are up to 5. And so now that there's 5, are you still only certain that one of them was dead and was born? And so the other 4 were alive.
It could be hard. Like I said, I can't remember if Darren was in.
How many do you think there would be?
I'd say 8 or 9.
When they're done searching for us, they are going to search the rest of the house. What did they find anything? Okay. So there could be 8 or 9.
But I know there's no more than that. And I know there's not in the house. I mean, it's still there in the house.
Did the smell from the garage ever come to the house? Yeah, the garage.
People said it was so slow, you know, and not to do so much. We have chats and stuff, and and I think it was always just playing down there.
They just leave it open. And if you're saying there, I never knew.
Not when I told you, only me, that kept this myself for about 18 years.
So I'm the only person who ever told you.
Yes.
As I was talking to Megan, I'm starting to wonder, okay, well, how much Darren? I was aware that they didn't have a chance to get their story straight. And so I was interested in what she did feel that his knowledge and or culpability may or may not be.
When I talked to you earlier, you mentioned that Darren should know. What do you mean? Did you tell him?
And I don't know why. I think my mind was just so out of it. You know, I didn't even, all I focused on was the next bit. But, I was being a safe with someone. Every night, not knowing.
When we're talking about Darren knowing that you were pregnant because he's in your bed, those are miscarriages. So did you just tell him that you miscarried? Okay. And so when you told him that it was a miscarriage, he never asked what he did with the miscarriage.
I didn't believe that Darren just happened to find this baby and had no other knowledge of how or where it could have come from. I'm under the suspicion that he knew more than even what Megan knew he knew.
I guess what I'm looking for from you is, I mean, I know how the fire affected me, and there's always a constant fear that, who's to say something like that won't happen again.
That's good. You committed to underground 10,000 miles of electric line. You look back at where we were 10 years ago, and we're in a completely different place today. And it's because of how we need to care for our communities and our customers.
I hope that's true.
That's my commitment.
I can't wait for my parents to meet you tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Oh, by the way, my dad's coming in next to sit down. Bye.
Hey, Retta, what the heck is a thermodynamicist?
A thermodynamicist studies energy and heat transfer.
Hey, Retta, explain thermal balance.
It manages heat generation.
So it optimizes fuel efficiency.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you, sir. Can't wait to pick your brain about the transition from liquid fuel to hybrid propellants.
What? I sell insurance. What?
I'm kidding. I'll tell you all about it.
I think I got the munchies. I'm sitting here thinking about something else.
It was hard to
You need to just go to
grasp,
sleep.
to fathom. I just remember just being in shock. I just
Yeah.
kept finding babies. So, it's
So
just,
she,
in fact,
so this
7.
lady been having baby after baby, year after year. I guess her just hiding them afterwards,
Total of 7 children.
killing them and
found in
hiding
the
them.
garage. We went to every exhaustive measure trying to determine if there were more than just the 7 children we found. We did a search at her home in West Valley. We used cadaver dogs at multiple locations, and ultimately we didn't find anything more than the 7 found in her garage.
So I have to ask about stuff that they're finding. They're up to 7. And you said you were certain only one was still and that you strangled the rest. Well, I think I'm ready to take you upstairs then. We're at the gentleman, so while we finish processing the scene. Okay.
Megan was exhausted. She hadn't accepted food or water all day, and we had made our case. So at that point, I do inform her that she's going to jail for murder.
She was only charged with 6 because she maintained that one baby was stillborn.
I really wanted to understand how much Darren knew. Was he complicit, and did he tell her to do it? Did he tell her to get rid of him? Or was he so aloof and disconnected that it was convenient that they were gone?
I just like Dan, so I'm trying to find everybody, sure I know that it's been a horrible for a lot of years, so.
In talking with Darren, I had to be aware of the fact that having the criminal history that he did, he felt that I was trying to implicate him, that he would immediately request counsel. So I was very careful because I wanted to earn his trust.
You're not in trouble right now. I'm just trying to understand what's happened. So she's saying that baby was a miscarriage after it went to prison. That's what she told me. Is that what she's still saying? Yes. We did a search warrant on the house. And there's more than one. And so, how many times was your wife pregnant?
I had 3 daughters. I know one other time that she had a miscarriage. I never knew she was pregnant. 2 of my daughters, she was like 4 or 5 months old. And then she told me, I don't know.
There's, how many of them? There was 7. You are kidding. She said that the first one was shortly after you moved into the house. Oh my God. And then the last one, she was pregnant by you before you.
Damn.
I would have thought that if she was pregnant 7 times in the 10-year period that you lived in that house, then surely you would have known. Holy.
His reaction was very emotional. His head went in his hands, and I actually perceived that as genuine, that he was not aware that there was 7. However, I didn't believe that he just happened to find this baby and had no other knowledge of how or where it could have come from.
You said you were she was pregnant once. Are you talking about one other time in miscarriage, or are you talking about something else?
That's all I kind of know. I was so messed up on freaking drugs.
I don't know what was going on. I can tell. You're telling me. That was easy for everybody until she. But you're saying that she told you when she was 4 months along. What's happened here is tragic. But I don't think that you killed these babies and hit them. I think that you were married to a woman who was going to do it her way. And then you were done fighting with her. So you allowed her to make these decisions. Is that what happened?
I never think she would. But he was boss and freaking.
So what did you think she was doing with these pregnancies?
I didn't realize he was pregnant at the freaking time.
I'm a married man. You know your wife's pregnant. And so she's telling me that the only one that you weren't around for is the woman that's prison.
Honest to God, I didn't know that there were 7 babies in my garage. I never knew there was one. You think I would go out and clean the garage again? You know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying you knew they were in the garage, but I'm saying you had to know that they were brought into the world.
I totally understand. We're adding a ton of sensors. As soon as something comes in contact with the power line, it'll turn off, so that there's not a risk that's going to fall to the ground and start a fire. And I want you to be able to feel the improvements. We've been able to reduce wildfire risk from our equipment by over 90%.
That's something I want to believe.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little nappy wappy. I forgot what time it is.
Throw us all in this one big pot and say that we're all the same, but we're not. Having someone's born and raised in the community now coming back and working in it, I think that's one of the most powerful things. A girl from Western Addition, a girl from Fillmore, I'm not going anywhere. I was born in the city, I was raised in the city, now I'm protecting the city. Come join us.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery or ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Yeah. Till next time.
Your wife is Christ. She admits that she kills him after their